The all-state process is a singing competition with multiple rounds.
The first 2 rounds determine whether you make the region choir, which is like the first step, right?
The last 2 auditions you have to sight read. They give you like a couple of measures that you have to sight read, and they like score you based off of that.
Every round is a different piece, and there's small little cuts from in between each song, and they choose 3 different cuts, and you have to go in. You go up and sing in a room with 5 judges behind a curtain.
Depending on how good you do, you advance to the area level, and from the area level, you advance to state.
Leading up to auditions, I practiced like 3 hours a day, just constantly going through all the repertoire.
I would either do like sight reading for a little bit, like I would do a couple sight reading exercises in this book that we have, or I would like record myself singing the music like once or twice, and then I would kind of like write in my music what I needed to fix and stuff. So
Some of the biggest challenges I faced during this process were, I think, staying motivated and not procrastinating. A lot of the time between rounds, I was like, okay, I'm kind of over it. Like, I'm not gonna do it anymore. I don't really care that much. I have other stuff going on. I have musical, I have this show going on. It's okay, like, it doesn't matter. If I don't make it, I don't make it.
Making All-State has, it's been a really challenging experience, but it's helped me grow as a musician.
Definitely has influenced me a lot. Like my freshman year when I first did it, I was like, I don't want to do music. I just want to see where it goes, you know what I mean? But now it's definitely something that I plan to do more seriously in the future.
My directors, Jones and Bartimo, really pushed me to stay on top of it, stay on top of my music, and try and focus, and that was a big challenge, you know, staying motivated.
Try to practice every single day. It doesn't have to be a lot. It could be like 20 minutes, and try not to get burnt out on the same stuff, because it's like 6 months of the 3 etudes, and you can definitely get burnt out too quick if you practice every day for too much.
Couple words of advice is, first of all, be humble. Okay, don't get too caught up in your head, honestly. That's probably one of my biggest issues this year, because I was first chair sophomore year, junior year. This year, I was actually 4th chair, and I feel like the reason for that is because, you know, I just got caught up too much in my head.
I would say, well, first of all, don't procrastinate, because I do that a lot. I'm guilty of like over breaks, because usually you have a break before a round, and I'm guilty of not practicing the entire break until the last few days. Do not do that. It makes it way more stressful than it needs to be.
Just a lot of hard work, a lot of hard work, and you're gonna have those obstacles, of course. You just have to really get through them in your own way, try to find your own way that can help you really achieve what you want.
Another thing is, you know, don't forget to have a little bit of fun. You know, it's easy to get caught up in the pressure, because it's like, oh, I need to get everything perfectly right. But you just gotta remember that the most important thing is being able to tell the story.
For All-State, I was planning on being a choir director, but now that I have made it, like, it has definitely made me more motivated to become one, because I feel like I would be able to give good advice to students that would want to participate in this process if I was their teacher.
I was definitely like, I couldn't believe it whenever I heard, or whenever I was at the auditions and I saw my name on the paper. It just felt unbelievable, and I was surprised too. It was definitely an unimaginable experience.